Hey, what's good everyone? Coach Aero here, back with another video, and in this one we're going to be taking a look at the fast aerial. As you climb the ranks in Rocket League, players will begin to incorporate this faster aerial method when going for aerials, and if you're using the double jump aerial or the single jump, you will get beat to the ball every single time by these players. There's just no way around it. Now, you won't really start to see fast aerials become common until probably at the very least Champ 1 Plus, but this mechanic is actually not that difficult to learn. It just takes some pretty strict timing, so it's really good to learn early on in your development as a player. For our warm-up, we're going to be spending 5 minutes in free play. We're going to be doing what we always do, experiment to warm up your mechanics and try to hit the ball as hard and fast as possible. We're going to be spending a lot of time in free play for this video, so it's good for us to start out with a general mechanical warm-up. For any of my players that are ranked at least Diamond 1 or higher, most likely this will be pretty remedial for you, so feel free to zoom through this section, but I want to cover all the bases here and show the progression path from single jump aerial to the ceiling to the fast aerial. The single jump aerial is the most common aerial players will begin to try and consists of jumping, tilting our car so our nose is facing the ceiling at an upward angle, and boosting. If any players here are lower than Diamond 1, or if you just struggle with aerials in general, I would go practice this step in free play by just, jumping once, tilting upwards, and boosting until you hit the ceiling. Our next step to reaching the fast aerial is learning the double jump aerial. The double jump aerial, of course, is exactly how it sounds. It's the same as the single jump aerial, except that we double jump instead of single jumping before we tilt our nose upwards and boost. This step is crucial to understand, so even if some of you are higher ranked and think you already know how to do this, just follow along for this one and it will make the next step easier. Go into free play and practice double jumping, tilting your car upwards at a slight angle, and boosting to the ceiling as fast as you can. Repeat this step until you feel like you are getting to the ceiling as fast as you possibly can. Now we are finally here at the fast aerial. Lucky for us, the fast aerial is the double jump aerial with only a couple additions. For the single jump aerial, we jumped once before tilting our car back, and for the double jump aerial, we jumped twice. Here, essentially we add one more step, but it's the most important for speed. To fast aerial, you jump once, tilt your car, jump again, and start boosting pretty much right as you press your second jump. What happens here is that when we are pressing our second jump, what we are doing is called a neutral jump, which propels our car a little bit in the direction our nose is facing. In this case, it propels us a bit upwards, right? Because our car's at the upwards angle. This is why the fast aerial is the fastest in the game, because you are able to build upward momentum much faster than the double jump aerial, right? Because there you jumped twice and then tilted upwards, so it's much slower in building that momentum and results in slower speed. Now, many of you will most likely backflip a lot when trying this, and my golden tip for that is that when you are pressing your second jump to activate the neutral jump like we talked about just now, make sure to not be moving your car. For example, my controller players would not move the left stick at all, and my keyboard players won't press any directional keys. The timing for this can be really tricky. Some of you may pick it up fast and others slower. Just work on getting the reps in for this in free play and training packs, and once you get more comfortable, you can start incorporating it into your ranked games. Alright guys, now we're going to take a look at an example of where you should use a fast aerial over a single jump aerial. We're going to take a look at this play right here from one of my replays. We can see that right off the kickoff, my teammate passes it across, and you'll notice that I opt to use the fast aerial, and that is for two main reasons. The first reason is this ball is pretty high off the ground, and anytime the ball is more than just a little bit off the ground, you always want a fast aerial because we want to beat opposing players to the ball, right? Now, in this case, I do have space, so you could argue that maybe I could do a single jump aerial and try to get a huge power shot, but actually that wouldn't be good in this situation because if we single jump, it's going to give the defense a lot more time to set up and read the shot, as opposed to if I fast aerial here and get a really quick shot, you can see that the defense just does not have time to react to this. And that's why we want to use the fast aerial in this situation. To end off our video, I want to provide all of you with a training pack that you can utilize to get some extra practice with this outside of free play. I wouldn't worry too much about scoring the ball in this training pack just yet because our focus right now should just be getting comfortable making contact with the ball. That's going to do it for this video, everyone. I'm Coach Aero with Game Gym Online, and thanks for watching.